A very good Thursday morning to everyone out there. Landon here in the driver's seat, bringing you your latest weather or not forecast, courtesy of On Target. The relentless weather continues, folks. We have had a solid dusting of snowfall that has fallen throughout the overnight. Verifying the forecast here, what we've been talking about over the past couple of days. Had that little clipper system that came through here during the early to mid part of the evening hours between roughly 8 p.m. through roughly 1 or 2 a.m. And with that dusting of snow on the ground, folks, we still got some flakes that are flying out there, with this last of it pulling off here down into the south and east. Right here in the snowboard in the backyard at the Weather or Not compound, we had right around an additional half-inch of snowfall that came throughout the overnight. We still got some snowflakes flying, folks. BH James Distiller Skycam showing some light snow out there, maybe a little bit of an additional accumulation. But folks, taking a look across the rest of the region, take a look at the D93 Skycam in downtown Bowling Green. This half-inch of snow combined with temperatures down in the single digits has resulted in a recoating and recovering of the roadways out there. Please exercise caution before you head out the door. With these very frigid temperatures, the roadways are extraordinarily slick. Beach Street News Skycam showing a nice little fresh dusting on the ground there, overlooking Morgantown this morning, and more of a winter wonderland scenery, overlooking the Reed Dossie House Skycam up in Edmonson County. You can see the roadways there, folks, recoated. Please be extra careful as you head out the door. Take a look at these temperatures and the wind chills. Current readings are right at or sub-zero. We've got 3 below up here at the Butler County Mesonet Station. Down here in Simpson County, they're currently sitting at 3 below. These are dangerous readings, all right? Got any exposure to skin out there for long periods of time? These are the kind of temperatures that result in frostbite out there. Hope you left the cabinet doors open. You got the steady stream of water coming out of the faucet. Dealing with this as well. Folks, this afternoon, temperatures are going to be climbing right around the mid, maybe the upper 20s. Wind chills are going to be staying locked in the single digits throughout today. The good news is the snow will be getting out of here. Looks like we will be holding on to some cloud cover and some no-worry flurries. But this reinforcing jolt of Canadian and Arctic air will be streaming in here out of the north and west with that area of high pressure tracking in a similar direction. Looking at the cloud cover as we work throughout the day, we might get a few lucky breaks here and there, some sunshine, but it looks like partly to mostly cloudy skies will be the name of the weather game today. Again, folks, we might catch some batches of some scattered flurries out there in combination with some breaks of sunshine. Good old Kentucky weather, right? If you're not used to it now, hopefully you're used to it after the end of this week, because it has been rather historic. Throughout the overnight, we'll clear out and we'll get some sunshine back in here to finish out the work week and then head on into the weekend, folks. Remember, we'll finally experience the great thaw across the region. Wind chills are going to be the big weather story, folks. We are underneath a cold weather advisory across the entire Wombles community through the mid-morning hours out there, and this is why. We got sub-zero wind chills as we speak. And this afternoon, take a look at our peak heating. Wind chills are going to be trapped right around 5 to 7 degrees. So if you're out there, folks, if you're enjoying the snow, make for sure you layer up. This isn't cold to mess around with. Overnight, again, folks, we're going to dip back down into the single digits. We could approach near the 0 degree mark yet again in regards to wind chills. We work into our Friday afternoon. We might finally touch the freezing mark of 32 degrees with more sunshine coming in here. That is the good news. What about after the end of the work week, Landon? Well, as far as sensible weather impacts, it looks like we're going to be waiting another 6 to 7 days. We deserve a reprieve from the weather, folks. As busy as we've been with the severe weather and the flooding and the winter weather, high pressure is going to nose in here, keep things very cold today and tomorrow. And then we get into the weekend with high pressure trying to move off to our east and to our south. This is going to turn winds out of this direction. We're going to open up the door to a welcome warm up. We should be up around the 40 degree mark Saturday afternoon, mid and upper 40s, maybe touching the 50 degree mark as we work into our Sunday. Our warming trend continues throughout the new work week. And folks, right here, with this low pressure system tracking in out of the north and west, could be our next weather producer. This is a week out from today, so we do have time for changes, but we could be looking at some widespread rain showers, even some storm chances coming along with this, with deep flow out of the Gulf and this cold front blasting through. Again, folks, this will be roughly a week from today, but our focus here in the short term is going to be the frigid cold air and the continued winter impacts and slick travel that we are experiencing out there. Very cold temperatures remain the name of the game, folks, today into tomorrow. We will remain underneath a cold weather advisory until 10 a.m. this morning. We're already experiencing sub-zero wind chills, single digits throughout the day. You can take a look at wind chills tonight into tomorrow morning. We'll be right around the 0 to 5 degree range. A few of us might even touch the sub-zero readings before it's all said and done yet again. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast. We got partly to mostly cloudy skies today, the continued flying flurries at times, okay? Then we work throughout the overnight frigid cold. We might touch the freezing mark, folks, tomorrow with more sunshine. Winds turn out to the south throughout the weekend on into the early days of next week. And folks, we will welcome those temperatures with open arms as the warming trend takes over. 40 degrees on Saturday, mid and upper 40s Sunday, mid and upper 50s Monday, and low and mid 60s on Tuesday, folks. Strap back in. I'm going to be going right back up on the ride of the good old Kentucky weather roller coaster. Friends, it's going to wrap up your Thursday morning, Baby Friday edition of your Weather or Not forecast, brought to you by your friends at OnTarget. You all save that emergency line 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in case you run into any water issues or anything to deal with these frigid cold temperatures. You all take care of yourselves and each other.